Yo, 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 y'all. What's up? Welcome back to Frank Casey's podcast. Today with me in-house, I got returning guest Kevin. Woo-hoo.
What's
What's up?
going on, buddy? I'm like super excited to do this review. Are you guys excited? Can't hear you guys, but
Yeah, I'm sure they're excited.
for real.
So today episode is gonna be a little bit different. We're actually gonna be recapping, that's right. Recapping a TV show that we both really like. It's called The Challenge. It's on MTV. It's the 36th season, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah, season 36. So I don't know how old were you when you started watching? Or like, do you remember the first season you saw?
I think the first season I saw was Rivals.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it was two.
Oh, yeah.
It was when like Nani was a rookie and like Jordan was a rookie. It was Jordan and Marlon, Nani and what's her face, Janae.
Oh, yeah.
The season where CT and West won and
Okay.
Paula and
That
they.
that was that was definitely like one of the rival
I
seasons.
think that was 24.
That's a long time ago. I started watching like Battle of the Sexes. Like
Oh, way back.
I'm way older than you, so that shows my age. uh,
I've shows before, but I started watching like season 24, 23.
are you watching like the older ones though? Like the
Yeah.
on CBS. CBS has like almost all the seasons. Um, so yeah, let's get into it. Do you want to tell them the name of the season, the newest season, kind of?
So this season's theme is double agents. So what are your thoughts of that? Because when I saw double agents, I thought it was gonna be like free agents, like season
Yeah,
25. And I actually really liked that season. I liked how it was like individual, but then sometimes it was like groups, or like sometimes it was like partners and stuff. So
yeah,
I
yeah,
kind of thought that's what this season was going to be about. But I thought it was going to be more so like each episode you got a new partner because it was double agents.
yeah, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
When I heard that name, I wasn't sure what to think. I kind of thought some like maybe free agents, but partners. Um, I don't know. Are you like what's your favorite like format? Like pairs, teams,
I like individual.
those individuals? Yeah. Um, when was the last time they did an individual season? Do you
Season
even
30.
know? Was it
uh
30, 30, 30?
Vendettas, season 31.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
been I
Yeah.
guess a few
But
seasons.
I like it better like that. I mean, I think it's fair for them.
Wait, Total Madness was individual, wasn't it?
Total Madness.
Last season. Yeah, had to be right.
Who won last season?
Bananas and Jenny.
Oh yeah. It was in the yeah.
Okay,
But I
yeah.
didn't really like because this whole school like thing is not. I don't know. I'm not. I like the idea, but it's just it would have been cool if like it actually meant something because last season they were like, oh, you need a school to make it to the final, but eventually they all got a school.
Yeah, I wasn't a real big fan of that season. I mean, I would rewatch it, but I don't know if I would ever like I don't know. I just wasn't happy with it.
Yeah.
Um, let's jump into Double Agents cast. So for the vets, we got Anissa, Ashley Mitchell, Big T, Corey, CT, Devin, Darrell, Bessie, Jay, Josh, Cam, Casey, Kyle, Leroy, Nani, Nelson, Nicole, Teresa, Tori, and Wes. Out of these vets, who are you rooting for? I know we're a couple episodes in, some people are eliminated, but when you saw the vets list, did you have anyone in mind that you're like, yeah, let's go?
So for the girls, I'm always rooting for Nani. I know she's been having a rough, few seasons, but I'm always rooting for her. I'm excited that Teresa's back.
Yeah. Um,
It was
I,
it was a competitor. I like Tori, so those were like the three girls that I was like excited about. For the vets, do CT. I'm always rooting for CT, but I also like Corey. Corey's I've always liked him since the real world days. Corey, and then that's pretty much it.
yeah. Obviously, I'm always Team Nani. I like Ashley sometimes. Sometimes I don't. Just always there. Yeah, and I liked Josh for a little bit, and then this season I'm just like,
Yeah,
and then now I'm like a real huge fan of Devin.
okay, yeah. I'm not a fan of Devin, but like he is an interesting character.
Yeah, I like love Devin now.
But I'm not a fan of Josh.
Josh is
In the
um
challenge, pretty sure he's a cool person in person, but in as what he's portrayed in TV, I don't like the way he's portrayed.
yeah, well, he portrays himself like that. Shout out to my unbothered fam group on Facebook. They do this drinking game every time the challenge comes on. It's like, oh, every time Josh cries or does something like babyish, take a shot. So like,
Oh, oh,
it's funny. All right, from the rookies, we got Amber M, Amber B, Gabby, Joseph, Leo, Lolo, Michi, Nab, Natalie, and Liv. Did you know any of these people prior to the challenge?
Lolo. She was on Champs vs Stars, and I'm actually excited that she's here. I forgot the other girl's name that was on Champs vs Stars, but she was really good, and I think they should have her in there too.
Was it Louise?
Louise, there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah. I don't know. I didn't watch Champs vs. Stars, so Lolo is.
And I know Amber, one of the Ambers, the little Amber, she was on Are You the One season 7 or 8.
Yeah, I think it was season 8. Did you watch that
Yeah,
season?
but I mean, no, I didn't, but I know she's from there,
I didn't even know there
so
were
I
that
knew of
many
her.
seasons of Are You the One? Um,
There is, and they're very.
yeah, I know Amber B is from Big Brother because I also watched Big Brother, but everyone else I didn't really know who they were. Joseph came from like America's Got Talent, which is
Yeah, I did get that. I mean, that's cool for him though. You know.
like, I wanted to know his like casting story. Like, did they just like find him and just like, oh, let's get this guy, or like, I wonder if he had like an agent that like helped him get that gig.
Well, I know you could apply for the challenge, but they tell you have to be super fit, and I'm pretty sure they has something in him that he liked. But we'll get into it because I know I have some stuff to say about him, but we'll get into it as these episodes go by.
I like how you like no shade to her, but you're like they have to be fit. But like Anissa. All right, that's all I'm saying. All right, why don't you get us started on this opening episode, the premiere, episode 1.
So
I'm gonna let
TJ
you.
came in a helicopter, which I thought it was pretty cool. I'm pretty sure he thought he was all cool and stuff.
He
That
was
was
all
a
like
cool
this with his hair.
show for him. A good start to the season. Then they were surprised and they were told that the first challenge was then and there, where basically they had to basically race to the top of the mountain and get this little baton that had like a bunch of colors which they had to memorize. And honestly, when it first started, the girl started. The first thing I thought about, and I'm pretty sure everybody thought this too, Lolo being a beast. She just looked like a freaking robot, just like dude. She was just beast through it. Then you see Tori. Tori just boop. She grabs
I
dude.
know.
I'm rooting for Tori this season. I have really high hopes for her, and I'm glad that she's not in here with Jordan because I know a lot of people were like, "Oh, she only got that far because of Jordan," but Tori is a beast.
Yeah,
A
yeah,
beast.
yeah. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, and then I was kind of like, "What the hell, Nicole? Like you're working with Lolo? Like, dude, you try to figure it
Oh
out.
yeah.
Why are you screaming out the colors so that other people could, put them down too?" I
Yeah, they
was
could basically just copy.
for real. I'm looking at my notes. Yeah, and then for the guy section, CT when he hit Wes. That was
Oh
pretty
my
funny.
gosh, I wrote that down, but I forgot to put it in my final notes. Um, yeah, that's gonna be around for a long time. I feel like.
Before this, we didn't know that it was gonna be partners and stuff. And I thought it was individual because obviously it was guys and girls, and I was looking at Corey and I was like, you know what? His first few seasons, I thought he was gonna be a future champ. I was a big fan of him, but if it was an individual game, I don't think he ever would get a challenge win. You know,
Yeah,
he's very physical, like he's very strong, fast, but he lacks a lot of like knowledge and like wisdom. You know, not wisdom, but like he's not
like common sense.
that. I was kind of like, dang, this is not going to be a season. But yeah, Fessy though, what'd you think about Fessy, dude? I think he's going to be a future champ. He might not win this season, but I feel like he has, he's going to be a future champ.
I have thoughts on Fessy that we will get to later.
Today we got Anissa and then we got Fessy, the two winners.
Well,
What were your thoughts on Anissa? I keep saying Anissa. Anissa, dude. Like,
what about it? What about her?
like, what was your thoughts on her winning? Were you shocked that she won?
I mean, yeah, kind of.
I was too, but I was like, oh shoot, like
Yeah, like she beat everyone, which is weird. I
I'm
mean, I
surprised
think,
like Ashley, who's like good at memorizing stuff, she didn't win Anissa. And Anissa's a little bit heavier this season than we're used to seeing her. And
yeah.
I'm surprised, dude. I'm honestly rooting for Anissa too, Loki.
Are you?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, I want her to win. She's been doing these for so long, and I feel like, if she's gonna continue doing these, I at least want her to at least get one win because she was viewed as one of the biggest and the baddest back then, and now she's viewed as one of the weakest. And the fact that she's won this season, the first challenge this season, is pretty good for her.
Do you know like the app Cameo, like where you could like buy like videos from like celebrities and stuff, and they like write like a message and they say it, they send
No,
it to like so like there's like this app, it's called Cameo, and it's like you could like buy personalized video messages from like celebrities, reality stars. Actually bought my sister a video from Anissa for Mother's Day.
is she a fan?
Yeah. Also it was like a last minute gift, and like Anissa was like one of the cheapest ones on there. So I was like, okay. But yeah, I was real surprised that she won the first challenge too. Like,
And Fessy, I mean, I wasn't surprised about him, but it was like, dude, he's gonna be a future champ
yeah,
for sure.
we'll see it. We'll see about Bessie.
And then we get into teams. Anissa got the first pick because she got the better time between her and Fessy, and she chose Fessy. Which, what do you think about that team?
Well, yeah, like I would have picked. Yeah, I would have picked Bessie too. But like nobody wanted to be partnered with her.
Yeah, I was thinking like that is a good choice. I feel like it's very leveled. I don't think it's gonna be a strong team because of her, but I feel like because of him, like he's gonna like, help a lot. And
Yeah.
then everybody is told by TJ to just choose a random partner right then and there. And then we get Tori and Corey, which now I feel like Corey's gonna win because if he's partnered with Tori, who is a strong competitor, and then he's a strong competitor too, but he doesn't have the common sense, and Tori does. I feel like this team is gonna be a team to like put up a challenge for the other
Yeah.
team.
So before we get into that, before we get like into all the partners and stuff, what did you think about Cam wanting CT and CT just like straight up, nope, swerve, swerve out of here?
I thought it was pretty dumb of CT because Kara's not there, Camila's not there, like the old champ girls, they're not there. And even though I feel like Ashley is a strong competitor, um, she lacks in strength, and
Yeah,
Cam, very well rounded. So I thought it was pretty shady of him.
yeah. He's like, why should I pick him? She's all, because I'm Killa. Killa
Killa.
Cam.
And nah, I thought that was pretty shady.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We'll talk about that later too. But go ahead. You could finish off the team, or we keep talking about the teams.
and Jay, which I think that's going to be a strong team. I don't think it's going to be a physical strong team, but I feel like they're both smart and they're both fast. So I think a lot of people are going to be intimidated by them.
Yeah, Teresa and Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then we got Nani Kyle, which I'm not happy about because I love Nani. And I think Kyle's a strong competitor too. But, when her and Turbo were together on season 32 or 33, when they were together, I was like, okay, this is going to be Nani's season. She's going to win. But she didn't because they split up. I feel like she needs a strong partner.
And not only that, that BS elimination they had with
Yeah,
Nani and George. Like, I'm still salty to this day because of that stupid elimination. Like, if
but
it
I
was anything else, not Nani would have made it to the finals, I think.
yeah, and you know what? I love Nani and I'm a fan of Nani, but I kind of wish if this is something that she wants to keep doing for like the next few years, I feel like she should get a fitness coach and she should like bulk up, gain muscle, come back to the challenge and be like Cara Maria, like be as strong as her. People will not mess with her like at all. Cause,
Yeah.
dude, she one of the tallest, the strongest. I remember people were intimidated by her back in one of her earliest seasons, but now
Yeah.
she's the challenge is different. We got Olympian runners, we got like strong, strong, strong competitors, and she's now viewed as one of the weakest ones, but she actually has a lot of strengths that like people like Cara Maria don't have. I noticed that there was this one episode where she was partnered up with Jordan last season and she killed it on the bus and like they won.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah. I saw her say
Cara
that one.
and that's something Cara sucks at, and she's a decent swimmer. I feel like if she bulked up and she got like really, really muscular, dude, people will dude, she'll win. She'll make it to the final and just beat everybody.
Yeah, I agree. So, what do you think about Kyle then? You don't like Kyle?
I do like him, but I feel like he's not the partner for her, Like they wouldn't make it far together. I'm rooting for Nani, but now that she's partnered with Kyle, I I I don't think they're gonna win.
You think, well, because her and Kyle are kind of like the same. Like they both make it really far in all their seasons, but they can't win.
Exactly.
So, yeah, that's gonna be a good team to watch out for. Go ahead.
We have Devin and Nicole, which I think it's a weak team. I know people think that like Devin is a mastermind, but he's actually not really good at puzzles.
I love Devin.
He talks a lot, and then Nicole's not good at puzzles either. You know, so
Yeah.
I don't think that's a strong team to like look out for.
I'm not really a big fan of Nicole either. I wouldn't care if they brought her back or not.
Got Wes and Natalie, which I think that's going to be a strong team.
Yeah.
And then we got Darrell and Amber, which I'm not really feeling that. See, if I was one of the girls there, I would have chose Darrell to be my partner. Darrell or Fessy. I don't like how people were sleeping on Darrell.
Yeah. Do you think why don't you feel that great about them? Is it because of her?
Yeah, because he's a 4-time challenge champion.
Okay.
So he has that resume.
Yeah. And you just think they haven't like a lot of the rookies haven't got a lot of screen time yet either, so it's hard to like.
True. But that was episode 1. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like, Pam, that couldn't be your second choice after CT.
Yeah, that's true too.
Okay, and then we got Gabby and Leo, which is a rookies team. So we got Cam and Josh, which I don't like Josh. So, I like Cam, she's all right, but I do not like Josh. We got Leroy and Casey, which I think that's gonna be like a weak team.
You think so?
Yeah,
Okay.
like puzzle wise and stuff. And endurance. I don't know if Casey could swim, but I know Leroy cannot. I know he's been training, but we got CT and Ashley, which that's like the only challenge champ team that there is this season. What do you think about that?
Yeah, like I think that was a stupid choice on like CT's part. Like Ashley's always targeted early. Like the last like what 3, 4 seasons she's been on, she's been targeted early. She stole money from her partner, so
Yeah.
like why would you ever pick her as your partner? Like
And then we got Big T and Joseph, which I'm not feeling that at all. We Lolo and Nam, and I think that's going to be a killer team. You know,
yeah,
he's
Lolo and
very muscular. She's very tall, very muscular. We've seen what she can do at pros versus champs, and she's an Olympian runner.
I'm
Olympic.
wondering I'm wondering if he has endurance though.
We'll see about that. I think he does. He seems very like. And then we got Amber and Nelson, which I don't think they're gonna make it far. We got Liv and E, which they're rookies, right?
Yeah, that's a rookie team.
So those are all the teams. And then we got. I don't know if you want to move on to what's next. I don't know what you have next on your notes, but
Yeah, so I had the teams. Um, yeah, so like we could talk about like how Kamzat just was being all salty because CT didn't want to be your partner.
being very about it, I did not like that. But I mean, if I was a rookie, or if I was a vet and I didn't have my championship win yet, I would target the champs too, but not so early in the game. It
I
was
mean,
too.
well, like, what do you have to lose? Like, targeting
Dude,
them early versus not targeting them early.
what if Ashley would have won and they would have came back and then the next episode they would have won and sent Cam home or voted them in. It's too early
But that's
of
with anyone. Like, anyone could win and come back and win the next challenge and then send that team back
but then
home.
you got and Ashley who are champs. You know, these are not like, okay, I'm gonna send the rookies in who, we don't know what they got. These are people that they're strong in the eliminations. They
Yeah.
have like multiple wins.
Yeah, I think I tweeted like during that episode, like the way Cam influenced the house was like both petty and scary because like how did she have that much influence like already? Like
No, really,
that's
yeah.
insane
Yeah, and like I don't know. I think it's gonna backfire on her.
on Cam.
I think it is.
So yeah, let's talk about the voting.
So they voted for CT and Ashley, which I was kind of pissed about because even though I'm not an Ashley fan, I am a champs fan. You know, I'm always rooting for the champs.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like that's like the main reason why we watch it. I feel like if the champs weren't there, we wouldn't really like, it wouldn't be the same.
That's true.
And then there's not a lot of champs this season. We only have Wes. We only have Ashley. She's literally the only girl that's a champ. We have Ashley. We have Jarrell, and then we have Wes. Like
Yeah,
there's not
so
a
West Ashley, CT, Durrell. Is that
yeah.
it? Those are only champs on there?
That's literally it.
Yeah.
And I really do.
Teresa was not a champ.
No, she's not. She's a challenge finalist, but she's never won an actual challenge.
Tori would have been a champ if it wasn't for that weird no, that like purge on War of the Worlds too.
That too.
Like during the final, that was weird.
Yeah, I'm kind of like shocked that they didn't bring any more champs. It was like literally only 4.
Yeah, that's.
And only one girl champ.
I mean, how many girl champs are there besides like Kara and
So
Ashley?
they have,
Like recently,
but Camila is like banned or something.
yeah, Camilla's like banned.
They need to bring back
Laurel, I would like to see Laurel back. I like Laurel.
Dude, yes, Laurel,
I love
Paula,
Laurel.
or Rachel, Veronica's ex. I feel like she would come back and whoop some.
Well, do you know about like the OG season that they're doing?
No.
Well, there's like an OG season they're doing with like a bunch of old challenge like people like from way back in the day, and they're like casting it right now.
What?
And I think like Veronica is gonna be on there, and like Trishelle. I think those are like kind of confirmed, but I'm not 100 sure
But
on that list.
I'm kind of sad Rachel came back.
Who?
Rachel and like I mean not Rachel, Veronica. Veronica, I'm kind of sad she came back. Like I was excited, but she was viewed before as one of the strongest.
Yeah, and then she came back and she looked like,
Dude, they like trashed her name, and I feel
yeah,
like it's kind of happening to Nani.
yeah.
And
But Nani
I'm
hasn't won, but at least Veronica has won.
yeah, true. But like, remember when she came back after those like that time period where she took a break? They had her on the preview like Johnny Bananas, Nani. Like they were hyping her up. I
Yeah,
kind of Nani would have taken a break, but during that break, I wish she would have bulked up and like really came back like ready to whoop.
yeah. But like she like took a break though to like do like her like job and stuff, and like I think like some challengers just like use like the challenge as their full-time job. Like Cara, like all she
Yeah.
has to do is just train all the time, and that's like her job. So I don't know. Um, we're getting off point topic. We're getting off topic here. So everyone voted in
CT and
TT and
Ashley.
Ashley, and then TJ asked Bessie and Anissa if they want to go get their red or gold skull this season, and they say no. And then Anissa's like, I'm tired of losing, blah 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 blah. Here's my pouty speech. I'm gonna make a big move and send in Wes and Natalie. What did you think about that?
I was like, what? Honestly, I was not expecting them to do this, but I can kind of see where Anissa is coming from because, dude, those same people have been calling her like they've been calling her dead weight. They've been like trashing Anissa's name, so I can kind of see why she did it. You know.
Yeah,
So I mean, I didn't agree with it, but I mean, it made good TV.
for sure. Um, but yeah,
then
so like, go ahead. Sorry.
then we found out that it was a girls' elimination, and we found out that we know that it was Ashley versus Natalie, and this one was kind of physical, kind of like of an endurance elimination, which it was kind of like back. I don't know if you remember this, but it was like Naya versus Nani, where they had to do that log race. Under
Yeah.
it was a thing.
Um,
I think this one was like a pull. And when you were watching this, who did you think was gonna win?
okay, I'm gonna backtrack real fast. So right when TJ announced that it was like gonna be a women's elimination, what do you think he would have said like if Bessie would have been like, yeah, I want to go get my red skull or my gold skull?
I feel like if that happens, it switches on
You think
depending
it
on
would have been a male elimination?
yeah.
But what if like because they didn't know it was gonna be individual, so what if they both agreed? It's like, yeah, we want to go down there.
I think if they both would have been like, all right, we both want it, I think TJ would have been like, all right, this is what we want to see.
Oh, it's a little shady, but anyways, fast forward back to what you were saying. Um, they oh yeah, Ashley versus Natalie, and they did like the little
Yeah, that little
thing.
who did watch
So,
this first, who did you think was gonna win?
I thought Natalie was gonna win. I mean, I always thought Natalie was gonna win.
I really thought Ashley was gonna win. I
Really?
seen was kind of struggling at first, and I really thought Ashley was gonna come out and win, but she kind of gassed out, and then Natalie ended up winning, which we found out later that you know they could switch. CT was gonna. What did they say? Oh no, Natalie could switch a partner. They
Yeah.
came up with that Natalie could switch a partner, but I think she said she wanted to stick with Wes. And what did you think about Ashley's speech when she got eliminated?
I don't remember what it was. What did she say?
I know at the end for like her confessional, she was kind of like, dude, like all of these people were pretending to be my friends, but
Oh yeah.
I do think it's messed up because Cam and her were working together, and then all of a sudden, she kicked her out, and then Cam was like, "Bye, Ashley." I would have been like, "Bro, don't say bye to me. You sent me in."
Yeah. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, I saw like a bunch of like stuff on Twitter about all that, like all their Twitter beefs and stuff going on.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, so like Natalie had the option to go with CT, stick with Wes, or pick anyone else. If you're in her position, would you have picked a CT or anyone else?
Would have stuck with Wes, just because Wes is like very political, you know.
Yeah,
Like he knows what he's doing. But then again, like I feel like Wes is kind of washed up now.
yeah.
I really do. I feel like yes, he was one of the greatest too, but like, dude, these past few seasons, he has not been showing up.
He's gonna be like Veronica and ruin his reputation if he keeps
Yeah,
doing
exactly.
this. Yeah. So well, back
Can move on to
to
episode 2.
yeah,
But
yeah. I was just gonna. But before we move on,
so episode 2, I was kind of wondering what was gonna happen with CT, because we found out that Ashley left, but he got to stay. So I was kind of like, is he gonna get like a random new partner? Are they gonna switch teams? Is he gonna be with the next girl that has a guy partner that gets eliminated? And I'm just kind of like tired of Salty Cam, because he came in and he was like trying to like apologize because he did mess up, but she was kind of like, whatever, like you chose not to be my partner. Get out of my face. This. Then,
um,
well, I mean, well, yeah.
no,
What's your?
no, go ahead, go ahead.
I was just gonna move on.
Yeah, yeah, no, keep it moving.
So then we get the daily challenge, which we get the. It's kind of like they have to break into ice and then get like a baton, or what was it?
Yeah, yeah. I wrote that
And
down.
the goal was just to basically put it on other partners, and the goal for you was to be the last one standing.
Yeah, so if it's like if you got 3 strikes, you're out. Like 3 of those batons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So this was gonna basically show who's working with who, basically, because you're working with the people that you want to, who are in your alliance. So we got, dude. I mean, dude, I don't get it, because usually it's like in the summer, or not in the summer, but like in a tropical area
Yeah.
where it's hot. But this season it's like cold. We got Michi who like cramped up. What did you
I
think
forgot
about
about
that?
that.
Kind of funny.
That would have been me, to be honest.
Me too. And we got Anissa and Fessy, who nobody's putting those freaking things in their freaking. What
That
did you?
like literally frustrated me so bad. Like, why was no one going for them?
At one point, they were just all standing in front of each other with those little targets,
They're like this.
and just like waiting. And I was like, dude, Kyle was me. He was like, dude, this is the most pussy move ever. I was like, dude, I
Yeah.
was just laughing. But then we got Anita who win again. Do you think it's because people are intimidated by Fessy, or do you think it was more because they didn't want to get their hands dirty and win themselves?
Why? Why? I don't. Why wouldn't you not want to win? That's my question.
Exactly.
Like,
I was I was really rooting for Tori and Corey.
of course you were. You're like a Corey stan.
Them to win this time.
Yeah,
I win.
I thought it was really stupid. I was like pissed off that no one went for Nisa and Fessy. I thought it was
Dude.
dumb. And then,
Okay, so they win again.
huh?
We see this American Idol guy, Joseph, who wants to
America's Got Talent. Just kidding.
does
Same thing.
nothing. The X Factor.
The voice.
Yeah, he wants to get nominated, but he wants to nominate himself against Wes. What did you think about that?
I think that I feel like a lot of like rookies go in there and they're like, "Oh, I want to take out the biggest person because then I'll look good or whatever." Or I really don't know what goes on in their minds.
Yeah, I think I guess he was. I think he what he was trying to do was secure his spot for next season.
But yeah, I mean, he didn't really bring like, even though that was his time to shine, like he still didn't bring much to the table. I still thought he was boring and lame.
I don't think he's ever going to come back.
I hope not. I'll be perfectly fine without him there. Like if I was in his shoes, I wouldn't go for Wes. Like I think he was trying to have a storyline, but it just didn't work out.
Exactly. And then during the deliberation, he gets called out.
Yeah,
He
right.
gets called out, and I like how Natalie stepped in and she had Wes's back.
Yeah,
And he was like, I don't want to go in if it's not Wes. And they
why?
were all just like, bro, like, it's not up to you. You're a rookie. You have no types of say.
Like I don't even think like their name was like even being considered.
Exactly.
Like
They just like stayed low key for the. But you know, Big T was kind of like, dude, I want a new partner.
yeah, I know she wanted a new partner, but like they like
Yeah,
I
they
think they
could.
would consider like a layup team and they probably would have made it like pretty far.
Yeah, but do you think anybody would ever trade to be one of their partners?
No.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think that's what Big T wanted because the whole purpose of this show is to win,
Right.
and Big T wants to win, and she knows she's not going to win with Joseph. Yeah, she could have got really far, but together they're not gonna be the champ team.
Do you think if the roles were reversed and like say Big T went to elimination and lost, do you or no, not Big T. If Joseph would have won, you think he would have kept Big T as his partner, or you think he would have chose someone else?
I think he would have got someone stronger.
You think so?
I
Yeah,
would. I would have.
yeah, for sure. Go ahead.
Okay, and then the house votes for Joseph and Big T.
Yeah.
And then Anissa and Fessy, they go to that little spy room or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think
And
we
then
talked about that in the first part of the episode when
we did it.
we kind of just skipped that whole thing.
Where the two champs get to see who basically they get to see who the whole house votes for. But not only that, they get to see who else voted for them because they get to secretly the house thinks that they're doing a secret vote. But the champs of the challenge, they get to see who voted for who. And then they found out that Kyle's been going around being sneaky, telling people that he was going to vote for Wes. But then he voted for. Wait, did he vote for Wes?
No, he didn't.
They were mad that he didn't. That
Yeah,
they didn't. So then, that's pretty much the whole season. I mean, the whole episode until the elimination. The
yeah,
elimination.
because there was like a little bit of flirting between Lolo and Nam, but that was about it.
Yes. What did you think of that?
I don't know.
I
Lo, I don't know. He's like, yeah.
have no comment either, but I mean, if they did get together, I could see them together.
Just like I could just see them being like that annoying couple working out together and posting
But like,
workout videos.
I feel like she might be too aggressive for him.
You think so?
I think so. But she's very like, I don't know.
He's very aggressive.
So then we get to the elimination, and TJ asks, "Do you guys want to go in?" And again, Fessy and Anissa say no.
Bessie's all, it looks janky, and you don't
Yeah,
want to tell us the rules. No thanks.
nothing in there.
Yeah,
You gonna be a physical. And this could have been an easy way for him to get the red skull, I mean the gold skull again, and just make it to the final
yeah.
again.
And then he
Easily.
could have, and then he could have switched a different partner.
Exactly. But he would have already won regardless.
Yeah, yeah, but like I would still want a better partner than Anissa.
Exactly. True.
Because then if you keep waiting, you don't go get your you don't have a chance for your gold score to get taken from you. Whoa, you froze! Yeah,
Uh,
I paused and then I resumed it. I said that.
so then they
Anyways,
for Kyle and Nani. What were your thoughts on that?
I mean, I thought it was stupid just because I don't know. I feel like people are just getting their feelings hurt and just voting those people in. Like Cam got her feelings hurt, so they voted in CT. Bessie and Anissa got their feelings hurt, so they voted in Kyle. Like, give me a break.
I think it was kind of like, I don't know. I mean, I think it's pretty smart though because they don't know if they could trust Kyle. But Kyle, he felt so betrayed. He was
I know.
like, no warning, and then Nani was like, dude, Kyle, we don't need no warning. Let's go.
Because Nani knew it was a male elimination.
If this would have been Nani against Big T, who do you think would have won?
I don't know. Nani? I want to say Nani.
I think Nani would have got this one too.
But like I also remember the elimination with like her and Georgia, Big T and Georgia on War of the Worlds too. And she gave Georgia like a good run for her money. It was like a hour elimination. So
yeah. But I feel like Nani's stronger than Georgia.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Nani. Yeah.
So then
it's always gonna be Nani.
So then they get into the elimination. Kyle versus Joseph. And basically they had a ring and they had to put it on a pole. Opposite ends. Joseph was actually putting up a good fight against Kyle. For a second, I almost thought that Joseph was going to win. And I was going to be very bitter if Joseph won. Because I like Kyle. He's funny. He's like a pirate. He adds character to the show.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Kyle too.
Yeah. Oh. But we see that Kyle won. And then he starts throwing up. And then he's throwing up blood. And then Nani comes in like, he's throwing up his dinner.
That would also be me.
And then he was like, Josh screams out, he's hungover. And then Kyle comes in like, who's gonna chug a beer with me?
They like show that in the preview, and they show like that Amber B girl, and she's like, call a medic. They made it look all dramatic.
And then they ask Kyle, do you want to trade or do you want to keep your partner? And he trades. He looks around and he calls out Cam, Killer Cam. Now I feel like him and Cam, I feel like they might win this one now.
Yeah.
Because they were all against Kyle at first because he was being sneaky. But now that he's aligned with Cam basically has an alliance with the whole house.
Yeah, so that's what he needed was an alliance because him and Nani didn't have anyone.
Exactly. So I feel like they make it very far together.
Yeah. So then Nani got stuck with Josh.
And Josh was mad. He said, why did you guys mess up my game? And Anissa was like, don't take it out on us.
You guys messed up my game.
And now I really feel like Nani and Josh, they're not going to make it far. I really don't think they're going to make it far, which I'm really...
I was like, I love Nani, but I was like, I thought she looked really stupid. She's like, I wouldn't want anyone else as my partner but Josh.
Yeah.
I was like, you look stupid.
Exactly. And then we get CT and Big T, which I'm like, okay, I feel I have mixed feelings about it because I feel like it's gonna be like Anissa and Fessy.
Okay.
I think they're gonna be a weak team, but I feel like it's just gonna be leveled.
I think Big T is probably like maybe a little bit better than Anissa. Who would you rather have, Anissa or Big T?
I don't know because I feel like Anissa is very physical. And right now I feel like she has a lot of weight on her, which can work for her advantage when it comes to the physical part of the elimination. I feel like she's okay with puzzles because clearly she won the first episode. And then, but I feel like she lacks endurance. Big T, I feel like that's pretty much all she got on her endurance. If that's what she's good at. because I feel like everything else she will get dominated by any other girl in the house.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the finals will have a lot to do with endurance. So
Yeah.
assuming they're also going to be partners at the end, and if Anissa and Fessy do make it to the final, and Big T and CT make it to the final, my money's on Big T and Big T. Yeah, Big T and CT. So confusing. That's why
Yeah.
my money would be on if they both those
PNC.
teams made it.
We got Bunny and then we got Hawk because they gave each other code names.
Yeah, that's in the next episode, right?
Yeah. So episode 3. All right. So then we got episode 3. So do you have anything else to add other than Hawk and Bunny that happened in between before the daily challenge?
Um, well, after the elimination, Fessy did tell some of the guys in the room that they could see who secretly voted for who.
Oh, and then freaking
Yeah,
Fessy was wish I would have gone in, and Kyle was like, "Shut up! You saw that this whole thing was empty. You knew it was gonna be like physical. Like,
yeah,
dude, yes, Kyle, tell him, because dude, they give up two chances for him to go in. Honestly, you don't know if you're gonna get the next chance.
yeah.
So
So and, like no one like, and you know no one's gonna like want to call you out either because you're like one of the biggest guys there. So why even risk?
to do it, but
Yeah, so like Kyle goes off on Fessy, of course.
and then Fessy tells the guys that he saw who voted. Cause I think Corey was like, dude, you're kind of selfish for not putting him West, you know?
Yeah,
But now he understands. So then we got the challenge of the day, which is kind of a physical challenge where they have to wrestle and throw the opponent off the bus.
yeah.
Okay, so what did you think of some of these challenge fights?
I thought I think some of them could have been better. I think a
I
lot of
think
them could have been better.
I think so too.
I think like the most entertaining one was like maybe just seeing Nani give up the fight against Natalie. I thought that was a good one.
Yeah, because like I even though I love Nani, I thought she was gonna get handled, and she put up a fight.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
She put up
okay.
a good fight, and that's if she left the challenge, took a break, and just bulked and like got weights, dude, she could have easily came back and beat Natalie easily.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um,
But yes, I thought that one was really good. Cam and Nicole, I really thought Nicole was gonna give it to Cam, but obviously Cam made her shoulder pop out or something,
yeah,
which was intense, which was pretty intense. Tori and Corey, dude, they are a killer team. I'm telling you,
yeah.
they are
There's like there's a lot of people who think Tori's overrated though. Like, what are
overrated, dude. She's really strong. She's very fast. Like she has endurance. She can swim. She can do puzzles. She is very well rounded.
I think they just think she's overrated because she hasn't like won, and I think everyone's like,
Well,
oh,
yeah,
she
that's
acts like she's a
true.
champ, but she hasn't done anything. Blah 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 blah. Whatever.
Well, I think champ because she was dating a champ who would basically do all the politics for her.
Yeah,
So she basically thought like a champ because she was always with the champ. That's why I'm really excited that she's not with Jordan this season because we're gonna see how she does whatever she does this season by herself.
yeah, yeah.
Then we got
Pretty.
CT and Fessy went against each other, and I'm pretty sure Fessy thought he was gonna win, but CT is an OG and he is
Yeah.
still showing up, and he gave Fessy a run for his money. And did you think Leroy and Casey were gonna win?
I get it. But could we also talk about how Tori like threw Liv off the side of the truck and like Liv injured her shoulder too?
Oh yeah, she did get hurt too, huh?
Yeah.
But it wasn't as hard as Nicole.
Nicole, no. And no, I didn't think, well, I could see Casey winning because she's like a was she played football or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so but
But
Leroy didn't.
you think? Did you think that was gonna be the partners that were gonna win the whole thing?
No, like the whole show or
Well,
the
or
challenge.
this challenge.
No, I didn't think they would win that challenge.
Yeah.
I thought Nam and Lolo would have won,
Oh yeah.
or like Wes and Natalie. I thought they would have won.
Yeah.
Leroy and Casey were not high on my list.
You know what? Teresa and Jay, they're not getting a lot of camera this season
There's
so
like
far.
there's so many people who are not getting like camera
Yeah.
time. Like none of the Ambers are getting camera time.
But you know, I thought they would at least give Teresa and Darrell a little bit more camera time because
Yeah,
they have in a long time, and you know they're vets. So
maybe in upcoming episodes they might. I mean, I don't really know.
yeah, there is a lot of people. So, but I'm kind of like disappointed that they're not getting a lot of camera time. So then they get back home, and we found out that Nicole is no longer part of the challenge,
Yeah.
and Devin is he doesn't have a partner. Do you think they're gonna bring out? Do you think they're gonna bring someone else to come compete?
No, I
If
think they're.
if they do, I really hope they bring Jenny.
I don't think.
I think they should bring Jenny back.
Did you watch the whole full third episode?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I didn't. I didn't think they were gonna bring anyone back just because they're all switching up
Mm.
all crazy. So I don't think they would have brought a new person in.
I feel like they should just in case. Like if they do for next episode, I think they should bring one more person, and I think that person should be Jenny from last season.
Who
From
would I
last
want?
season.
Who would
I
I
feel
want
like
to come back?
there's not a lot of champs this season.
No, Jenny did win. I don't know. I would either Kayla. I would like to see Kayla.
Hey, Kayla.
Yeah. I thought she got robbed last season too. That stupid elimination.
Yeah. Facts.
So yeah, I would, yeah. Um so
Then
yeah,
we
they like
get
go ahead. No,
and
go
then
ahead.
we get CT and Casey having a friendly argument
My
about
favorite.
food. It was. Did you think it was actually serious?
I don't think it was that serious.
Just playing around.
I think it was probably just something that like they like just something that they were annoyed by, but I don't think it was like anything crazy.
And then we get stupid drunk Josh. Always getting himself involved in drama. He walks up over there and he's over here like, what happened with Casey, bro? She's over here crying in the kitchen. SCT, my bad, it wasn't that serious. I thought we were playing. He's like, get out of my business, Josh. You're always putting your nose into everything. Dude, I like that. I like how CT, like we're getting the old CT back. The
Yeah.
old CT that is thrown into eliminations, the old CT that gets into arguments and fights. I'm excited for that. And dude, Josh is so stupid. He said, "Oh, Josh is over here saying that you're over here crying," and Casey's like, "Dude, I'm chilling."
I
And
know.
then Josh is over here like, "I never said that. I said she was something something." Dude, I was so annoyed by his face and everything.
Yeah. I just I can't stand him. I really like though that my boy Devin was like, Big Brother sucks.
Oh, it's so quick. And Josh was the only one that got pissed off, and Josh went off. He went off, and he tried fighting Devin. He started punching the walls, and Devin was like, "Suck my."
Suck my ass.
Dude, he was
I like his little one-liners because that's like something I would do. Is like, and then when they were like fighting too, Devin was also like, Josh, if you're jealous of my sweatsuit, just say it. Something like that.
Devin. Johnny. in
Huh?
the sense where I think Devin's gonna be the next Johnny Bananas, because I feel like he's gonna be the one that gets into arguments and funny arguments, and I think Fessie's gonna be the next CT. You know,
I
I
think
feel like he's
so.
the youngest one people are scared of. But yeah,
Like,
honest, my opinion, I feel like Josh is secretly gay, but that's just my opinion.
I mean, maybe, or he's just like real emotional. Like,
Or that too. And I laughed when CT was like, "Oh, you're gonna go cry in the room right now." I was like, "Facts." And
also,
he was
what,
like, "What?" Josh was like, "Dude, what did I do to you?" Like,
what do you do? Oh, God, I hate his stupid face. I used to like Josh. Like, I liked him on Big Brother. I don't know if you watched Big Brother, but I liked him on Big Brother. And then when he came onto the challenge, I was like super excited. And then, like, I liked him up until this season. Like, this season, I'm just like, it's not for you, bro. Just like, stop.
yeah, Josh was just being so extra.
And then, like, when they were arguing too, Devin was just like, what's 9 times 8? And then for some reason, that made Josh even more angry. And it was just like,
See, that's
I'll
why I
let
think
you out.
Devin's funny because, like, who thinks about that stuff during an argument? Like, what's 9 times 8? And then we go into the deliberation. Devin immediately comes for Tori and Corey. And I'm just like, what? Tori and Corey already?
Yeah.
Josh comes for Devin, and they get into round two. And honestly, I'm just tired of hearing Josh talk. I would have, if I was there, I would have done the same thing Devin said. Shut up, Josh. Josh, shut up. Shut up, Josh. Josh, shut up. And I'm pretty sure the whole house was getting annoyed because Anissa was like, dude, guys, both of you guys just shut up already.
Josh is always trying to like start stuff with people just to get a storyline, just to
Yeah.
be cast at the next season. Like how he tried to have his like rival with West, and West is like, it's all one sided. That's all you, bro. I
Yeah, because if there's another rival season, I do not want to be your partner.
yeah. And that's the only way Josh is probably ever gonna win a season is on a rival season.
Yeah, honestly,
That's yeah, I don't see Josh as a champion at all.
I don't think he
And I
will.
think and the only reason why he won his Big Brother season was because of a bitter jury.
Oh.
Hey, that's all that these are facts.
So then Devin gets the vote. Were you surprised? I wasn't surprised.
No.
Kind of had it coming.
Yeah. I like Devin.
And then we get into the elimination. Um, and then Leroy and Casey, they don't go in there. They don't nominate themselves to go down into the elimination.
But
And
wasn't
instead,
Leroy thinking about it?
I think he was thinking about it,
Yeah.
but I think he wanted to put in Wes in because he just wanted to get. He knew for a fact if he put Wes in there, one of them was gonna leave.
Yeah, that's true. Because they're like each other's number ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which, dude, Wes was checked out. You could tell he wasn't really giving it his all, which leads to me being and thinking about how he's just washed up. I really think Wes should just retire because he's just gonna continue making himself look bad and bad and bad.
I think he's been checked out, like even last season, because didn't he lose against Bear in like a pole wrestle?
That one, and then he lost against Bananas last season.
Oh, okay, so that was 2 seasons ago. Oh yeah, that was War of
Yeah,
the Worlds too. And then he
really.
lost against Bananas and yeah.
They're beating him so bad. I think West was even like, "Ow."
Yeah, like just retire, dude. Like
Yeah, he needs to retire. Devin won. Devin was on his high horse, telling people to suck his.
suck my ass, Leroy. I'm the man. I love Devin.
Wins, and he steals Corey's partner, takes Tori.
Sorry.
Which now I'm so disappointed because I really thought Corey and Tori were gonna win together, And now that they're not together, I'm looking at Devin and Tori, and I don't think Devin and Tori are gonna win together because I feel like Devin's not gonna bring it for Tori, and I feel like Tori and Corey, they were like very well rounded with each other. You know, Corey's flaws, Tori could have, brought it. Tori's flaws, Corey could have brought it up. I mean, I don't think Tori has any flaws to be honest. But
So Corey's partnerless now, then, right?
Natalie, he's
Oh, he
partnered
got
up,
Natalie. Yeah. He got Natalie. I forgot about Natalie.
which I mean, I don't think Corey's gonna win with Natalie, but I feel like they're a decent couple. The only reason why I don't think they're gonna win is because I feel like both of them are just physical.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
because
don't
at least
think.
Wes had like brains.
Yeah, yeah. And Tori had brains for Corey. I think both of them are physical. Now, I feel like if Devin would have taken Natalie, I feel like that would have been a stronger team.
Yeah.
Kind of, kind of. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, yeah.
that's
Um,
pretty much. What is your prediction?
I don't know. I think it's still pretty early on. Like I said, we haven't seen a lot of screen time with like the rookies and stuff like that. So like Logo and Nam, I think they might do pretty good.
I think they're gonna do very good,
Do
and
you
I
think
think
people like
that
do you think people are gonna like switch up more, or do you think like they're just gonna like try to be like loyal to their partners?
no, I think people are gonna switch up more. I feel like if Tori goes into elimination, she's gonna take Corey back or CT back. I feel like if CT comes back, he's in the elimination, he's gonna switch teams and he's probably gonna get Cam. If Cam goes down there, because eventually they're gonna have to go down there if they want to go to the final. If Cam goes down there, she's gonna switch partners. Yeah, she is, because she doesn't want to be with Kyle. I'm pretty sure she doesn't.
Yeah.
And if Fessy goes in, he's not gonna want to be with Anissa. So I feel like people are gonna switch.
So there's 10 or 5, 10 schools.
And
Who's your final 5 girls and final 5 guys?
final five girls that I think are gonna go far. I feel like definitely Cam. I feel like Tori will make it pretty far. Lolo Jones. Um, I have a feeling Nani's gonna make it far this season, and I feel like one more girl. Teresa. I think Teresa's gonna make it pretty far. She's been very low key, and I feel like she might be respected. I feel like she's respected because she's very low key. She keeps to herself. Doesn't she hasn't been starting any drama. So I think Teresa, Nani, um, Cam, Lolo Jones, and who else did I say?
Zanani,
Uh,
Teresa, Cam, Lolo, and Tori.
Sorry. Final guys, I feel like it's gonna be Fessy, CT, Darrell, um, who else is in there? Nam. Um, and I don't know who my fifth person is.
It's pretty interesting because there's already 2 guys who have their gold skulls, so you didn't mention any of them, which is pretty interesting. Do you think
Yeah,
that
gonna be continue to get thrown in there, and I feel like people are gonna want to take his gold school.
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
It's
and
gonna
Kyle,
be
I same thing's gonna happen to him.
I think Kyle would make it to a final. He always makes it far. And I don't really see anyone else trying to like go up against him.
Oh, I feel like Leroy might make it to the final too this season.
Oh yeah, because he has Cam.
Yeah, he really does.
It's gonna be a good season. I don't think there's like a lot of drama on this one though, which is
I feel like there is drama, but I feel like they're not trying to focus
on
their.
drama.
Yeah, I feel like they're trying to make it more challenge related elimination, which I do feel like they should do like the old school eliminations again, because I feel like they're doing too much with the fire, too much, like making these names
That's
so
exactly what I said.
like they too hard. Like they should just do what they used to with the ball wrestling one.
Yeah,
Where they
just like simple ones.
yeah, like the one where they put it in the center in the trash can or something.
Yeah,
The the pull one, that one was really good too. I also like the tug of war with like the body and you the one that Wes
Devin
and
did.
Devin did. I like those. Then they should throw in a little bit like random ones like endurance, maybe like an obstacle course, and then like a puzzle. But I feel like for eliminations, the fans like to see the physical.
Yeah,
I want to see more physical stuff.
yeah. They haven't done like a real good like elimination in a while. Like one where you have to like do something physical and then do a puzzle because those ones are always good because someone could be good at physical and get that part done fast, would be stupid at puzzles and not get that. And the person might be good at puzzles but can't really do the physical part. So it's always like
And I don't
because
like how people are able to throw themselves in like, oh, I want to bring this person in and blah 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 blah. I like how it used to be like, dude, we don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know what the challenge is gonna be, but we're voting this person, this person.
yeah, I think the voting thing has gone a little crazy
I
too.
don't like the whole thing at all.
Yeah, like the new like the whole troika stuff, like the three people themes, tribunals and stuff. I'm not a real big fan of all those.
Either.
Um, and what do you think about like the hall brawls? Do you think they're like because they're
Oh, I
doing it
like.
like yeah, but they're doing it like every season now, and it's kind of taken away like it was something special that they brought like every once in a while, and now they're just like doing it every season.
Yeah, I feel like they should do it just once, see one time a season, or they should switch up.
Yeah, they
They, they should switch it up. But I definitely do like the physical.
yeah, for sure.
I really like the physical stuff.
It's gonna be real interesting to see how the rest of the season plays out. I'm really excited.
Yeah. Comment and tell us who your favorites are.
Yes,
Who you,
let us know who your favorites are, who you're rooting for, who you think's gonna win. Um,
yeah.
shoot, I might even do like a giveaway at some point before the
Ooh,
season's over. We should talk about that and think about that
yeah, let's do it.
because we
Stay
will be.
tuned. Follow me on Instagram.
Go ahead, say your Instagram name.
I was gonna give myself a shout out.
Yeah, do it. Go for it.
Follow me on at Cage. Wait, are you freezing?
You were.
I think
I
I
couldn't hear
froze.
you. But we'll
I
put your
froze or
Instagram
you
name.
froze.
We'll put your Instagram name down there in the
Like,
comments description. Huh?
yeah, follow me on Instagram at KJotti and talk to me, DM me about the challenge.
Yes.
And
Yeah, we'll be doing this. I don't know. Did you like doing this like 1 through 3, and then we could just like, do it three through 6, or did you want to like? We'll talk about it. We'll talk
yeah,
about it. Also, if you guys are on Facebook, there is a challenge page I help run called the Challenge Unbothered. Be sure to go check that out as well. Do you have any other parting words?
no,
No?
stay tuned.
Yes, stay tuned, guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye.